We're just getting loaded up here in Kirkland, Washington on a rainy Saturday, May 21st, Terra Motors. And yeah, just got our orientation. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning and almost on our way.
We have arrived at our home for the next week, our RV adventure. This is it. It looks cozy. It's not too big, not too small. And we're excited to get going, but it is a rainy day, so we're a little bit bummed about that. But it'll get better.
Cute little clips.
There it is. There's the bridge. It is long and we're about to cross it.
You can do a little...
There we go. Look at that. We're on the bridge.
Crossing over the famous 4-mile bridge from Washington to Oregon. I believe it's the longest cantilevered through truss bridge. Was that in the States or?
I think in the world.
In the world.
There's Astoria down there. Our first stop in Oregon is at the Rogue Brewery for some craft beer. Oregon is famous for it. We are at Fort Stevens Park, and in front of us, or behind me, you can see the Peter Airedale shipwreck. And we've had a beautiful first day, and we are really liking our Here we are at Fort Stevens. We've biked our way here, and this is the only military encampment that was ever attacked, or military encampment on the mainland that was attacked on US soil, etc.
by the Japanese in World War II. They shelled it. And surprisingly, the Americans never fired back. .1942 truck.
We've made it to the seaside resort called Seaside.
Nice. Okay, and we're on Broadway here.
The main drag. It's
Main
got
drag.
carousels. It's got saltwater taffy.
And for lunch,
We had crab legs. Oh, were they good?
they were good.
They were good.
And craft beer and clam chowder.
Yeah. That's how you do it in a seaside town.
Yeah.
I think we're in Cannon Beach now, just a few miles down the coast.
Bye. We've biked down to Haystack Rock at Cannon Beach, which is one of the most famous sites here on the coast.
Well, I kind of...
We are on the lookout for puffins. a bit of a gray day, and we have headed to the Tillamook Cheese Factory in Tillamook, Oregon. And it is the #1 tourist attraction on the coast. We are going to taste us some cheese.
That is a lot of cheese. And those are the smelliest guys in the outfit. They're cutting cheese all day long.
It's the Air Museum. We almost missed it. It's hard to spot.
This is pretty neat. We're at the Tillamook Air Museum. This used to be like a blimp hangar. At this point, we were starting to question how airworthy some of these aircraft really were. Apparently, that a few years ago, this used to be quite an impressive museum. There was a really large private collection of warplanes in here, and since then the guy moved them all out, and these are kind of the leftovers. But nonetheless, it was interesting, and part of the interest is the building itself. It's just massive, massive wood-framed structure.
Here we are in Oswald State Park, stopping at a lookout. There is a little treasure around every corner on the coast.
Lunch stop in Helen Bay. Lisa's been trying to talk me into buying an airplane.
This is our camping spot for the night at Cape Lookout, one of the most beautiful spots on the coast. We got a guy putting up a tiki.
The following morning, we hiked the Cape, which was really beautiful. It was like how many miles?
I think 4 miles
4 miles
altogether.
both ways, uphill both ways. But yeah, gorgeous view. Now we're in Pacific City, which was really cool. You see a dory there that comes right up on shore. It's a bit of a thing there. And we were able to park the RV on the beach, which was very cool as well. And then we bumped into this hang gliding dude, Oregon hang gliding or something like that, and he was telling us how they actually soar this dune here, the Cape Kiwanda outcrop. So we had to hike up there and have a look. Didn't see any hang gliders though, but very dramatic.
We decided to bike out to Yaquina Head Lighthouse, and not too far from Newport. It's a beautiful little location and a historic site now. It is no longer manned by a lighthouse keeper. It is automatic.
Yeah, it's still active. And from there we biked down to Newport, which yeah, it was a good ride as well. lot of these places too. They have these outcrop rocks, and seabirds are a big thing there. Some of these spots, they're just flocks and flocks of seabirds. It's quite a sight. Camped in front of a casino in Lincoln City for the night.
Here we are. We are on a nail-biter of a road going up to a little hike. There is the possibility of big logging trucks coming down the road at us. It's a bit of a nail-biter. Right, Ralphie?
Actually, it's really not that bad.
This hike is actually a ways out of Lincoln City, but we met this guy at the Rogue craft brewery in Astoria. He told us we had to see it. And now we're on to Gammon Launch. We're back at, what was it called? Cape Lookout, back at that campsite. We had to seek out some hang gliding. So we found the local launch there and actually saw a guy soaring. This guy, Ray Berger was his name. We talked to him afterwards. He was flying a rigid wing. Got a 3-hour flight that day. Said it was really good.
We did a little drive along the Three Cape Scenic Loop and made a stop at the Cape Mears Lighthouse. We're at Oceanside, which is on the Three Cape Scenic Loop. We are making our way around it, and it is pretty.
Heading back home, crossing back over the Columbia River at a different bridge this time.
And the sun sets on another great holiday.